Hello leaders, Patrick Jinks here, leadership and strategy coach and president of the Jinks Perspective. Welcome to episode 27 of Perspectives in Nonprofit Leadership. We finished our 5-part series on the organizational self-assessment, and I promised you we would shift gears this week. So here we go. Let's cue it up. Here's a coaching question for you right off the bat. When's the last time someone wronged you? A staff or board member, board chair, peer, the mayor, a donor, a mean person in line at the grocery store. Maybe it was just an uncomfortable conversation or conflict. How long did you stew on it? Are you still stewing on it? Do you stew on it years after the fact? Do you replay it in your head over and over, hoping for a different outcome? I want to pass along a piece of advice a colleague gave me once years ago. I had a disagreement with my board back when I was in organizational leadership, a pretty big one. One conversation with my board chair in particular was disruptive to my peace of mind, we'll say. I came home complaining about it and started to share it with other colleagues and share with them how out of line my board chair was and how indignant I was over the whole thing. And then I ran into a trusted colleague who did not tell me what I wanted to hear. She just stopped me dead in my tracks and said, "Careful, think about what your role in this was, and if nothing else, ask yourself what you can actually learn from this experience." Now I have to say I was annoyed by this response. You're supposed to support me. And she was. Suddenly, instead of the interaction with my board chair playing over in my head at night, it was the voice of my peer saying, "Careful." Her message got through, and I began to reflect on what I could have done to diffuse the entire situation and influence a totally different outcome. Perhaps it still would have been a disagreement, but what could I learn about my own behavior? I'm still learning from that experience, and I'm applying it when I'm conscious enough to keep it in mind. Now, back to you. When was the last time you had that uncomfortable engagement with someone? What if someone you loved said, "Careful, think about your role in this and what you can learn"? We've all heard it before, but it bears reminding. We can only control ourselves. We can influence others, but we can only fully control ourselves. How we respond to people is up to us. As I coach executives, I often find it helpful to remind them that we can't coach someone who isn't here, so let's focus on you. And those friends who tell us what we need to hear rather than what we want to hear, don't lose those friends. Keep the others too. Their moral support is good for the soul. That's the Jinks Perspective for now. As always, if you want to explore ways that the Jinks Perspective can help you and your organization achieve greater clarity, simplicity, and alignment in your mission work, reach out and schedule a free discovery call with me by clicking the link in the video description below. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel below and make sure to click the bell icon to notify you when we drop new episodes. By the way, share this with others. See you next time.